My name is Philip Williams. I'm the principal of Pleasant Hill Adventist Academy, which is in Pleasant Hill, California, USA. And in regards to your question, there are a number of activities that our students engage in on our campus in ministry. Many of them are involved with planning chapel worship services every Friday. They also are involved in community service outreach activities where they partner with some of the younger children on our campus as study buddies. We also go out to the various churches in our area to sing, to preach, to teach many times in Sabbath school and that kind of thing. So we do a lot of and give our kids a lot of opportunities to do ministry.
Hello everyone, my name is Arnold Chow, currently a junior, 17 years old in Pleasant Hill Adventist Academy. I was from China and I moved to America to school. The Aspire group really inspires me to join because it was a selected group. It really gave me motivation to push myself forward and facing more challenges and helping me to better know who I am. Spreading God's love is one of the key moments that I really like. And being with a bunch of friends that I know was very fun, just enjoying the moments that we sang together. And I really like singing. That's one of the reasons that inspires me to join.
What are the activities that you do in your orphanage to support the children in the ministry for the Lord?
Hello and happy Sabbath to all the members of Bacolod Central Church Adventist. Thank you so much for inviting us this afternoon. And I would like to invite all the members of this church to join and be engaged and support our orphanage ministry. So far we have 7 programs and services that we are implementing for our children that under our care. One, we have the home life services programs, we have the education, we have the livelihood trainings, we have the socio-cultural, we have the medical, dental, and mental services. These 7 programs is designed to support the holistic development of our kids. So thank you so much, and we would appreciate if you could come and visit and support our ministry. This is the first orphanage in our conference, the Negros Occidental Conference. This is the first Seventh-day Adventist orphanage. Madamo gid ka salamat and happy Sabbath.
Hi, my name is Pastor Kris Este. I am from the Bacolod Central Seventh-day Adventist Church in Vallejo, California. I'm 40 years old. I'll be 41 in just a month here. And I've been a pastor for about 18 years now. And so I've been pastoring my church since 2023, so coming up on 2 years, and it's been a wonderful experience. And we've had a wonderful experience here in Bacolod, serving at the Kris campus for the children, and we just had a wonderful time at our VBS, and we've also been doing lots of different physical projects there. We've been doing some fencing, we've built a shed, we've done a lot of painting, we've done some different walls inside one of the buildings there, and made some cabinets. And so it's been such a blessing. It's been such a blessing to be here at the Bacolod Central Seventh-day Adventist Church. We've been received very warmly, and we've had a wonderful experience. And I had the pleasure of preaching today, and everybody was so kind and so nice. And we got a wonderful lunch, and that was so tasty and so good. And we really appreciate all the warm welcomes and the hospitality here.
What do you advise to the people of God to be involved and engage in God's work in ministry?
Okay, so the question is, what would be my advice for the people of God to be involved in the work of God? And I just want to say a couple things. Sometimes we have to do things we don't like to do, but they have to be done. In my church, sometimes you have things that happen like the toilet overflows. And I remember one time something happened like that, and our head elder, who was a very kind and humble person, but he was also the chief surgeon in orthopedics, and very, very well-renowned doctor. But he humbled himself and he got the job done, and he made sure that the toilet wasn't going to overflow. And so sometimes there's some of our work that we have to do because it just has to be done. The church has to be clean. The church has to be taken care of. There are certain things that have to be done, and some of those things we may not like to do, but they need to be done, and we all need to do our part to step in. Now, on the other hand, there's other things that I think of the story of Nehemiah when he was going to go and wanted to rebuild the wall. He looked very sad, and the king said, "Well, why are you so sad?" And he told him what was on his heart to do. I encourage you to go read that story. And so God put something on his heart that he wanted to go rebuild that wall. And so some of us have missions that we're passionate about, that we're excited about, that it doesn't feel like work, it doesn't feel very hard. We love to do it. We love to help and to serve. And so maybe for you that's music, or maybe for you that's teaching, or maybe for you that is serving and like as a deacon or deaconess and cleaning and all of that. And so we have things that are natural for us to do. And I just say, whatever God puts on your heart, do it with all of your might. Do it with all of your strength, and do it for the Lord. Every gift can be used for his service. And so do it, whatever that might be. Again, some jobs we all have to just pitch in and do, and they're not fun, but they got to be done. On the other hand, there's a lot of great things that you can choose to do for God's kingdom. And there's a lot of wonderful stuff that you can choose to do to be a part of that. And so I encourage you to do both, to do some of the hard things that you don't want to do, because that's going to help your character, and also choose the things that you love to do that really inspire you, that get your heart full, and you feel good about it. So choose the good stuff as well.
Hallelujah.